from Hudson, who's hounding him as he works it to center. Francis to the left wing side. Al Shorn spun away from Barbashev at the Moncton bench. Got it just inside the line, but now Richard brings it the other way. The former St. John Sea Dog, acquired during training camp by Moncton. Hudson puts it in front. That's tipped back to the line. Hamel with a one-time slapper, and it deflects off of Kotkov and up into the netting over in the left corner. 6 points in that stretch. And he's looked good playing on that top line left wing spot with Jacob Hudson and Maxim Barbashev. Sea Dogs win the draw. Francis, right wing side for Kotkov, now to Peter Reynolds. Tied up, lost the puck, but got it back. Throws it cross ice. It's held in left point by Villeneuve. Set in behind the goal. Kotkov around to the right corner. Reynolds centers it in front. Francis with a shot that's tipped in on goal. Nice stop and smother there by Dakota Lund-Cornish. Ed ELL. Jake Stewart thrown out of the draw, so Kluche will take it against Francis. Francis won it cleanly. Quick shot. Reynolds right on. Blocker saved by Lund-Cornish. Rebound is played in front and grabbed now by Palat. Step behind his own net. Laid it around the near boards. It's stolen by Francis. Centering for Reynolds. His shot is tipped over the net by Stewart. Francis left corner now. The left point, Poirier. Cross ice for Villeneuve. Now to the middle. Poirier had it go off his stick. Kept inside the line by Francis. Backhands into the right circle. Reynolds into the slot. Villeneuve shoots and scores. William Villeneuve with a wrister from the top of the right circle. Always appreciate your messages. Nora Valentino as well. Want to say hi to Jasmine, listening over in England tonight. Thank you, Jasmine. Also, Wilf Banks, that's the Islanders bus driver, the Charlottetown Islanders bus driver, tuning in Charlottetown once again. In Chatham, Kent, Ontario, thank you for tuning in. Tim Roselle with you live at Avenir Center. We're just past the 6-minute mark in the first period. 2-0 St. John on goals 59 seconds apart from William Villeneuve and Brady Burns. Shot from Christopher Innes, pinballs off a couple of people in front of the net. Now Reynolds shoots, and that's tipped wide. Francis back of the goal. Lost the puck to Darcy. Reynolds will pick it up. Sends it back to the left point. Drapeau wrists inside of the net. Tipped by Francis right on. Nice stop by Lund-Cornish, and he'll hang on to that. Behind the net. Stops, centers. Francis, chip shot right on. Rebound, and he scores. Ryan scoring plays in a 3-0 St. John lead over the Wildcats here. Draw to the right of Amond is controlled by St. John. Peter Reynolds for Vlad Kotkov, who will move into the San Jose Sharks system next year. Lost the puck in the slot of the Moncton zone. Jacob Hudson has it. Pass to center for Barbashev was too far. DeRoche gave it to Francis in front of his own net. He turned it over. Hudson now, right side for Barbashev, moving and shoots, scores! 2, thank you so much. As we have 7:36 to go opening period. 3-1 St. John. Shot off the draw by Reynolds is stopped by Lund-Cornish. Wildcats get it out. This is Charlie DeRoche in front of his own net. Pass to Kotkov, got out to center. Pavan got it inside the line. Alexei Daniel not able to grab it. Kotkov comes back defensively. Vladislav Kotkov with a bank pass up the left wing to Francis. Tried to tee Kotkov up for a drive through center. It's stolen. Daniel brings it in and shoots. Kicked wide by Amon. Kotkov sends this up the middle. Poke check there was Reynolds. Now he's able to recover. Fed it over to Francis at the line. It's stolen. Sanchez in with a wrist shot. It's tipped up high and out of play by Zachary Amon. Mathis Kluche, another player wrapping up his rookie season. Had a very good second half for Moncton that included a 6-game point streak. And now he's got the second Wildcats Subway power play goal of the game. It ties this one up. Here's a long shot from the left point that missed the net by Drapeau. Innes up from the right point. Played it in behind the goal. Francis and Kotkov play a little catch here. Kotkov with a back pass to the line. Drapeau for Kotkov left side. Banked into the corner. Francis got spun around and lost the puck. Cleared out to center ice by Alexei Daniel. Christopher Innes in his own zone. Gives to Ryan Francis. And Francis to center now. Brings it in through the middle. Winding, wristing, blocked. Francis gets it back, and he's knocked off the puck by Pavan. Daniel will one-hand it ahead for Bernier. He's cross-checked down at center by Bizot. Play goes on as Iasenza picks it up back inside his own line. Connor Richard with an assist on that goal, so he's guaranteed himself a 5-game point streak to wrap up the season. Mathis Cloutier gets the goal. Richard will get it just inside the zone, but now the Sea Dogs clear it out. This is Hudson, right wing side. He'll dump it in and head off to the Moncton bench. It's Charlie Desroches. Now this deflects off of Nicholas Pavan and into the Moncton. Coming outside the St. John blue line. It's controlled by the Sea Dogs. Poirier backing up. Plays it over to Kotkov, right side, now into the middle. This is Villeneuve. Return feed finds Kotkov. Nicely done. Kotkov, sharp angle chance in front. Great stop by Lund Cornish on the rebound. This one out at center ice. Bernier stumbles. Now Pavan falls down. Tries to hook it in front to Bernier, who got back on his feet, and it was intercepted. Francis the other way for St. John. Drops for Poirier. Sharp angle shot off the arm of Lund Cornish. To the line now. Francis winds and fakes. Backhands it over to Poirier near the left boards. Back for Francis. Passing in front goes off the skate of Olsen. Turning is Mueller, and he'll lift it high and out. Now Reynolds brings it back in the left wing. Top of the circle. Shoots. He hit the crossbar. And that deflects up and out of play. Peter Reynolds, another. And Alexi Daniel, we talked about him earlier, what he's meant to this Wildcats team. A strong two-way player. And a very smart one, too. Here come the Wildcats with Barbashev. Had his pass broken up. Now St. John starts the other way. Poirier into the Moncton zone, left wing side. Centers it in front. Oh, that went off the skate of Palat. He'll very calmly move in behind his own net. Got it to the line. It's held in briefly by Villeneuve. Now Bizot corralled. Bizot centering pass for Savoie, and that's tipped high and wide of him. Poked to center by Barbashev. Savoie at center has it stolen by Darcy. He's in through the middle. Left side pass tipped by Barbashev for Richard. Got it in behind the goal. Poirier is there. He'll drop it back behind his goal, and Villeneuve races away from Jacob Stewart on the forecheck. Villeneuve to center. Right side for Reynolds. Slides it into the right corner. Villeneuve is in deep. Put it behind the net. Reynolds chopping at it. Puck was bouncing. Darcy got it away from him. Thomas Darcy will get it to center ice. Pass ahead by Barbashev. It was behind Cloutier. He didn't see it. It hit his skate. It's offside against the Wildcats. So the Wildcats were down 3-0. However, Max Barbashev, Charles-Antoine Palat, and Mathis Cloutier all scored for Moncton in the first period. The Palat and Cloutier goals on the power play. Wildcats had tied it up at 3. Now it's 4-3 Moncton, thanks to a second period goal from Alexi Daniel. Cloutier in his own zone, left wing side. Headman feed to Max Barbashev. Over to the right side, Darcy chips this one high and in deep. Innes settles a bouncing puck and then curls it back behind his own goal for Nathan Drapeau. Drapeau looking to set up a breakout as the Wildcats settle into a defensive posture. Puck turned over now. Cloutier, left circle for Stewart. Chipped that one in on goal, and it's gloved by Zachary Amon. Trailing the Wildcats 4-3. Face off to the right of Dakota Lund Cornish. Scrummed over to the boards. Digging forward Hamel, but it's played back to Desroches at the left point. Desroches slides toward the middle. Gives it left side. Francis shoots, and that's tipped wide. Poirier on the right side. Spins to avoid Daniel. Right hash marks. Works it down into the corner. McDonald comes out from behind the net. He got hooked up. Penalty coming up to Moncton. Francis. Cross ice. Poirier pass in front. Tipped in on goal. That is stopped. Desroches winds and shoots. That's blocked. Now Francis one-timer. Tipped up high and out of play. And the penalty is going to go to French. Listening in the Kennebecasis Valley tonight. Face off to the right of Lund Cornish. Stewart takes it for Moncton. Sea Dogs, though, grab control. Desroches, middle of the point, Poirier. For Desroches and Poirier again. They play a little catch here. Desroches, top of the left circle, down low to Francis. Centering pass is blocked. Francis again to Desroches at the line. Top of the right circle, this is Poirier. For Desroches again. Desroches leaves for Poirier. They switch sides. Poirier shoots. That's blocked by Stewart. Bounces back to Poirier near the line for Francis in the corner. Poirier again, now to DeRoche in the middle. Winds and fakes. Gives off to Poirier, moving in, shooting pad save Lund Cornish. DeRoche left circle for Poirier. One-timer scores. Poirier with a one-time game at 4-4. Face off to Lund Cornish's right. Hudson will take it, and he won it for Moncton. Wristed high to the line by Hamel. DeRoche knocked it down. Sea Dogs keep it onside. Hamel now ties up his man Reynolds, and Jacob Hudson will clear it. Hudson and Bernier up front to start the penalty kill for Moncton. Iasenza and Hamel are the defense. Sea Dogs have Poirier and DeRoche on the blue line to start. Francis, Reynolds, and McDonald are the forwards. This is Poirier. Brings it in left side, stops along the half boards. Drops it back to the line for DeRoche. Now Poirier again. Cross ice, Francis winds, slaps. Sharp angle chance. That one missed wide. And it's cleared ahead. Knocked down by Bernier. He's going to race in shorthanded. Bernier alone. Shoots, scores! It's flipped way high to center. It's off Matulu's skate. Burns will bring it in. Brady Burns left side. Tried to toe drag around Palat, and that was knocked away. Now Palat carries to center for Moncton. Brings it in across the line. He made an extra move, and that put Jacob Stewart in ahead of the play. In a 7-minute span in the second. And we've had back and forth action here in the second with Wildcats going up 4-3 and 5-4. St. John coming back to tie each time. It's 5-5 now, 98 seconds left here in the second period. Pass through center is tipped high by Peter Reynolds, and it gets out of play. Played some forward before at lower levels of play and has played a lot of forward in the second half here for the Wildcats. And Wildcats have really enjoyed his speed and his skill up front. So you wonder what his future is here as we get a long shot from McCallum that's stopped and held by Dakota Lund Cornish. So hello to Veronique as well. We are late second period, 5-5 game. Reynolds bounces a pass over to the right point. Poirier couldn't handle it. 2-on-1 Moncton. Mueller left side with Barbashev. Miles Mueller. Pass in front for Barbashev. And knocking that away with his stick was Villeneuve. Mueller with it again, left circle. Not able to handle the puck. Cleared to the line, held in by Iasenza. Moving into the left circle. He's hooked. Penalty coming up to Kotkov. There goes Lund Cornish to the bench for an extra attacker. Mueller has the puck taken away just as Lund Cornish gets there. Jake Stewart on the draw to Amon's left. It rolls to the net. He'll bat it away for Villeneuve. He clears it around the wall, kept in by Iasenza. Daniel left side, backhand shot. Glove saved by Amon. And he'll hang on to that for a whistle. One of his mothers anyway. Face-off coming to the right of Zachary Amon is won by St. John. Peter Reynolds for Poirier. Has up the middle. Reynolds had it go off his stick. Anthony Hamel will pick it up in front of his own net. Iasenza to center, will wrist it in deep. Amon out of the net, couldn't stop it. Tapped behind the goal by Alexi Daniel. Stammer works it into the left corner. It ends up on the boards. Francis picks it up for St. John. Gave it away behind his own net. Stammer gets some help from Jake Stewart in the right corner. Back checking is Reynolds on him. It's poked away. And now a pass deflects all the way down the ice, right to Lund Cornish. He came out of the net, played it straight ahead. It was off the stick of Francis. Wildcats get McDonald. Poirier will carry to center. His teammates are heading off, so Poirier's by himself. Driving wide on Palat, forced in behind the net. Got away from Darcy with it. Now Hudson ties him up. Puck comes to the line. DeRoche gave it away. Darcy looking for help from Barbashev here. He'll chip it back behind his own net, and Palat reverses for Thomas Darcy. He'll settle in back of the goal to allow some Moncton changes to begin. Palat now with a pass up the middle for Bernier. He's got that short-handed goal here tonight. Cross ice, Darcy got around DeRoche and then got knocked down. Pavan mishandled it just inside the line. DeRoche to center. Hounded at the red line by Pavan. Lost it at the Moncton blue line. Pass through center, goes down the ice. No icing. 20 seconds left in the 4-on-4 here. Daniel and Girouard both standing in the boxes now. As Francis starts out to center for St. John. 3 points on the night for him so far. Into the slot, Peter Reynolds turns. Poirier calls for it. Shooting, and that's knocked down side of the net. Oh, good chance for St. John there. Yasenza taken down back of the goal by Poirier. We're going to get a St. John penalty here. As Jeremy Poirier is going to go off. It's an assist, and he's +1. Wildcats and Sea Dogs tied at 5. Face off to the left of Lund Cornish. Won by Moncton. Iasenza racing away from Kotkov behind the net. Got around far side. Tied up by Peter Reynolds. Stewart lost the puck. Reynolds trying to get in front. Tipped up in the air by Cloutier. Knocked to the line now. Drapeau for Reynolds right side. Shooting from a sharp angle. Deflected in back of the goal by Lund Cornish. Stewart takes a bump from Kotkov on the boards. Kicked it loose for Alexi Daniel. Daniel inching it along the wall, getting some help from Stewart. They continue to work it ahead, and now Cloutier. For Hamel in on the left wing. Scored his first career goal last night. Fires from a sharp angle. That's stopped and smothered by Amon. Over 8 minutes to go here in the third period. Villeneuve, left side of his own zone. We'll leave it for Ryan Francis, and he's got some speed carrying to center. Francis in across the line. Boy, that was offside, and yeah, they call it a little bit late, but the play was made. Sea Dogs control off the draw. Charlie Desroches, talented third-year blue liner, had his play broken up at the Moncton line, and Reynolds has to skate back for it. Cross ice for Ryan Francis. Penalty to Darcy is now over. He is on the ice with 7:37 left here in the third period of a 5-5 game. Poirier dancing into the Moncton zone. Tried a backhand shot that was blocked. Puck battle in the corner. It comes back to Desroches, right point. Reynolds on the right half boards. Twisting and turning to avoid Darcy. Goes cross ice. Desroches shoots and that missed the net. Reynolds on the right boards. Knocked down by Darcy. Pilote has some time. Gets this off the glass and out. It's going to go down the ice, but Daniel is going to win the race to the hybrid here. Out of the goal comes Amon to knock that away from him. Wildcats get some changes in. Now at center ice. Mathis Cloutier takes it for Moncton. Had his stick lifted by Poirier. Poirier will bring it back for St. John across center. Wrists it down deep with now St. John changing on the fly. Shots in the game are 35-34 and Max Barbashev. Haven't seen much of Connor Richard here in the third period. Lead around the goal. Drapeau up from the right point, kept it in for St. John. Francis behind the net. Tied up with Iasenza. Back pass in front. Kotkov not able to get a stick on it. Barbashev will carry to center. Whips a backhand feed over to the left side. Iasenza will shoot it in. Was off of Desroches' stick. Barbashev, blind pass into the slot area. Picked up by Francis. He turns deep. Pressured here by Cloutier on the wall. Jacob Hudson in a battle now with Francis. And Francis finally gives to his defenseman Drapeau. Around the net. Charlie Desroches ahead for Kotkov. Pass cross ice. Hopped over the stick of Peter Reynolds. Iasenza gets this off the glass to center. That was knocked down by Drapeau with a high stick. With 3:30. So Francis doesn't believe it, but Reynolds will move in on it. And Hudson wins the faceoff. Iasenza will knife this through the middle. Down to the St. John line. Innes for Peter Reynolds. Has Francis open left side of the blue line. Francis pass in front. Kotkov reaching for it. Corralled it. And then he's forced into the corner by Jacob Hudson. Francis picks it up. Cross ice feed. Innes winds and slaps. That's blocked by Barbashev. He'll get this off the boards and out. Callum back inside his own line. Just over 2 minutes left here in the third. Francis at center. Poke checked at the Moncton line nicely by Jacob Stewart. Cloutier tied up in front of the St. John bench. This is Kotkov in his own zone. Right wing pass goes off of Reynolds' stick. And now Pilote for Iasenza. Jacob Stewart with a right side feed. Intercepted by Savoie. Bizot brings it in for St. John. Cuts into the slot. Now in front, Savoie. Great save by Lund Cornish with his left pad. Savoie, sharp angle now. Muscles it in front, but it's stolen by Stewart. He can't clear it. Riley Bizot, stick check. Still got a shot away. Right pad save by Iasenza, and now by Lund Cornish, and now Iasenza backhands it into the crowd. Reynolds is thrown out of the faceoff. McDonald will take it instead against Hudson. Scrummed faceoff. Now McDonald takes Hamel off of his feet as this is cleared out, and we're going to have a penalty. Flips this off the boards at the St. John bench, and it comes back to him. Jacob Hudson will take for Moncton. Hudson now to center. In on the right side, left it at the line. Barbashev will poke it down toward the corner. Nathan Drapeau is there. Around the net, Desroches had that skip off of his stick. Comes to the line. Pavan can't hold it in. Kotkov lost it, but it goes to Francis. His shot is blocked. Gavin Watt on the ice for Moncton now. Into the middle, this is Pavan. Nicholas Pavan with a left wing pass. It was out of the reach of Gabriel Bernier. Poirier spins that around right side, and now Francis has Kotkov open on the left wing. Darcy stays with him as Kotkov drove wide on the left wing, but he got it around the goal. Reynolds to the line. Poirier shooting, and that deflects wide. Pilat gets this one off the corner glass. It hit the referee, I think, too. Wildcats get it to center now. Bernier in on the left side. He's got Pilat driving the net. The pass goes cross ice. Darcy shoots. Tipped in on goal. That stopped. Rebound off the outside of the goal. Great chance there. Now Kotkov chopped down by Bernier at the St. John line. And we're going to have a Moncton penalty here. Got some jousting before puck drop here in front of the Moncton bench. Francis and Pavan finally settle down, and here we go. Minute 16 to go in the St. John power play. Desroches for Poirier. Right side, this is Francis. Leaves it just inside the line for Reynolds. Nice sweeping poke check by Jacob Stewart. Got the puck out to neutral ice. Now Poirier regrouping in his own zone with Desroches. Looks behind him and sees Poirier. Touched over to the left side. Francis with speed. Going wide on Hamel. Francis in behind the goal. His pass taken away by Iasenza. He'll clear it to the line. Held in by Poirier. Poirier pressured here by Pavan. Rips it over to the left circle for Francis. To the line, Desroches winds and fakes for Poirier. Jeremy Poirier back for Francis. Takes it off the corner boards to Desroches at the line. Francis left circle. Right side, Poirier moves in, shoots, and he missed high and wide. 25 seconds to go on the power play. Francis for Poirier again. Down low right side, this is Reynolds. To the line, Desroches winds and slaps right on. That is stopped. Rebound loose, Lund Cornish down. Wildcats clear it to the line. Final 10 seconds of the power play. Reynolds for Poirier into the right circle. Jeremy Poirier down low with a pass in front, tipped in on goal, and they score.